well, this is a bit of a special Funky Farmer double bill, because not only do you get me, you get Mini Funky, you get Hazza, who is just behind me, just there. So, I'm not sure when I'm uploading this video, but basically, it is half term this week, so Harry's off, which is a real result for me, because I get an extra pair of hands, and what he's going to do, he's going chain arrowing while I'm finishing off the hedge trimming. So I've got to finish the hedge trimming by the end of February, so I'm up against it. By the time you see this video, it probably is the end of February, it's probably March, in which case I will have had to have stopped hedge trimming, because the regulations are that you have to have all hedges trimmed by the 28th of Feb. And that's obviously for nesting birds. You don't want to start disturbing hedgerows after that point. So for me, it's a battle finish. I'm quite lucky this year. I'm up together. I've got it all up. But it also means I'm struggling to catch up with the other jobs because I'm doing hedge trimming. Hedge trimming always takes up quite a lot of time because we've got a lot of hedges. Harry's going to go chain arrowing today. So he's actually nicked the nice job that I used to always enjoy, and it would be the job that was going to get done after the hedge trimming, but because he's home, he's very keen to do stuff, and he's also very keen to get on the tractor. So I hitched him onto the hedge trimmer yesterday, onto the chain arrows. He's keen to use 265, although I kind of think he's going to regret it. After a while he'll have a numb bum. The only problem he's got is he's not strong enough to well, he might be able to unfold the chain arrows, but he certainly isn't going to be strong enough to fold it back up. So what I've got to do is basically do my bit of hedge trimming while he's chain arrowing one field, then he's going to have to phone me and I'm going to have to go back and fold the chain arrows up so that he can get into the next field, because when they're unfolded you can't get through a gate because they're too narrow. So that's where we're at now. We're both heading to what we call the new ground. I've got to finish off my hedge trimming there. He can do a bit of chain arrowing there, and then I'm going to clear off, but I'm hoping he'll finish his bit before I finish my bit. We'll see. Right, we'll have a look when we get to the field. Got to pick up, like I caught this with the hedge trimmer yesterday. I didn't realise what it was. Someone's put some sort of hurdle or something in the blooming gateway. And there it is, like, I caught the hedge trimmer on that yesterday. What the hell's that? Put there probably 40 years ago, and now I caught it. Alright, bring it on. He needs a cushion really. So we've been muck spreading in this field, and you can see on top of the grass is all this muck, and it just wants spreading around. It's quite a dry day, it's a good day for it. Right, whoa, 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 don't let it right down. Let me just... Right. Alright, Haz, how are we doing? What's the plan then?
Well, I'm chain arrowing, that's the plan.
Yeah, so I think you see we haven't gone that far across in this field, it's only to there roughly.
What, so about a quarter in?
Yeah, so you need to, you can just go round, it goes round an L, so go round to the bottom and go along, turn round by the pond and then come back up. That's probably the best way to do it.
Go as far as the pond but not come up.
Well, you'll see us where the muck runs out.
Right.
Go down there, go and then turn around, maybe past the pond. Turn around, come back, and just come back up. We're not worried about stripes in the air today because it's not. You haven't done the whole field, so it'll be quite hard to do stripes.
So I go to the pond. Where do I come back up?
You just turn around and come back. Right, just don't go over the bit you've already done.
Turn around and then come back.
Go right round. Go to the left like an L. Go along past the pond, and I think the muck runs out just past the pond. Right. So turn around there and come back, but just don't go over the bit you've done before. Right. And then and repeat. Turn around up there and go back. All right.
Right, and then just go up and down this bit.
Yeah, if you want to. Alright? Alright. We're having a debate whether he needs to let it down or not, but I think he's got it about right, actually. So, are you gonna... Actually, you probably want to lift it up and start at the top, don't you? Up by the tree.
Yeah.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll start there.
Or you can start here and do it when you come back, yeah. Whatever suits you. You're the boss. Is that loader in your way?
No.
Alright.
Are you going to move by the time I come back down?
Yeah, so I'll be right down there. I've got to go hedge trimming down there. I'll be gone. Alright? Go, 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 Hazza! Alright. Oh, you cheeky. Not too fast. Right. You know, that's alright, isn't it? Speed-wise, I think that's not bad. We've got a flipping winter sun in our eyes here. There we go. That is not a bad job. It's just spreading the muck about. It's a perfect job. It's a perfect job for someone starting out in farming, isn't it? I think I probably actually started my chain harrowing days on that probably same tractor when I was 16. But do you know what? These little jobs are really good for a young lad because they can't mess them up. If you do chain harrowing, you can't really mess it up. I mean, what's the worst can happen? You go over the same bit twice, or you miss a little bit, but none of that really matters. And bless old Harry, he was so excited last night. He he made his packed lunch. He's got packed lunch with him. The farmhouse is only a quarter of a mile that way, less than that. You could drive it back or walk back. But he said, I want to eat my packed lunch in the tractor cab so I can carry straight on. And I'm thinking, well, you'll probably finish. What's that? A bit of plastic I've come back with that. I thought he'd probably finish before lunchtime, but actually I don't know whether he will because he's going pretty steady and there's no race on this, so actually it's more important I finish than he does. So bless him, he's down there, look. I don't know whether we'll even catch him up. I'm doing 4.5 miles an hour. I'm not rushing. Let's give it a bit more throttle. That's a lovely job. I cleaned the windows for him earlier, so it's not too dirty. I'm going over here actually, I'm going to head him off. His windows are cleaner than mine, look, mine are filthy. Myself lined up for hedge trimming. Get out of his way. Well, we don't need to lift it off the ground. You could have just turned around without lifting it off. Right, I'm going to try and get a good photo. I was just trying to take a photo and it's all going wrong. Right, maybe I'll concentrate on my job. We'll get a photo at the end when I've finished. Phone's beeping like hell now. Right. This field always takes a long time because it's got a ditch that overgrows. It's got quite a tough lot of growth in the hedge with the ash. The ash grows pretty quick, so you've got to be quite steady on hedge trimming it because otherwise you make a right mess. Right. Okie dokie. So Harry's got the better job really because he doesn't really have to concentrate as much. I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's a relaxing job compared with this one where you've actually got to have your wits about you. You can't go off into daydream land, whereas on that chain harrowing you can actually take it steady and just think about the world. The trouble is with Harry, if he's on there dreaming, he's going to be thinking about buying more machinery or sheep. He's probably planned to buy a load of sheep just in the last 5 minutes, no one has her. You don't need much encouragement. That's not a bad thing. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. We'll have a little look at the end, alright? Harry's coming back up now, but I'm just stopped here. I'm on the edge of the field because I've just spotted some plastic debris. Quite not an unusual thing to find. Look at this. In the remains of the bit I've just chopped, there's a flipping hot air balloon. Oh, and there's my phone. Look. It's gone through the flipping, oh, I'll come back for that phone in a minute. Look, it's gone through the flipping hedge trimmer, so all these bits, potentially, and getting a cow's stomach, I've got to pick them all up. Look at that. What a pain. Let's have a look. Harry's on it. You hear them rattling away those chains, can't you? Brilliant job, Harry. Well done, mate. Right. Got my bag, my hand full of plastic. Lovely. Now I remember where I dropped my phone as well. There it is. Oh. I don't need extra jobs like this. There's more bits there, look. Oh. I think that's all of it. Nope, there's more here. And there's another bit there. Oh, is there any more? I think that's it. Oh no, there's a big bit over there. Oh, I just dropped that bit as well. There's my phone. Life of a farmer, balloon picking and dropping phones. It's a very unfortunate thing with hot air balloons, the ones that I've just picked up. The problem is really is they're great fun, and I love them. You know, I've had them myself at kids' parties, but you just don't think of the consequences when they fly off. You know that kind of thing where, oh whoops, the kids let the balloon go, which is all quite funny, and you think, oh, it doesn't matter, but that flipping balloon sails off into the sunset and ends up like here in a farmer's field. And the amount of balloons that I have picked up in the last few years is quite incredible. But I don't know. I'm not saying ban them, because, you know, the whole world could be just flipping banned and taken, all the fun of life can be taken away, can it? But I just think, a bit of a word of advice, if any of you have got a kids party, just try and be responsible. Maybe weight the balloon down with one of those little sandbags or something, so they don't, kids can't let them go or something. But you know, at the same time, enjoy life really. I don't know. The whole world is trying to be miserable. You've got to try and make your life fun. I try and make my life fun. I'm very lucky. I've got a lot of fun people around me, including my kids, and that's something caught up in the flipping rotor. Right, we'll see what that is in a minute. I don't like the sound of that. It sounded actually like it might be a bit of plastic. Let's have a look. Right, in the meantime, Harry's coming on by. He's probably going to finish here soon. We can't have that much more to do. I gave him a telling off. He wasn't wearing a jumper earlier. He is wearing one now. Right, let's go and have a look. Yeah. Bit of plastic bag. So that's farmer rubbish, isn't it? Oh, that's farmer rubbish. So just while I wasn't slating the balloon throwers that much, because letting balloons, that's flipping some farmer letting his silage wrap blow away. Right, I'm going to carry on with this. We'll see you in a minute. I'm just finishing up here, and Harry has stopped next to me, so I think he's finished. I'm literally just doing the scruffy stuff on the ground, and then we're going to be heading to another field. There he is. So, right, I'll come back round in a minute when I finish this bit, and we'll have a chat with Harry, see how he's gone. And then we'll pack him up, take him off to the next field. We can both go to work there. That is actually really good timing for this field, because I've literally finished only a couple of minutes after Harry, so that's really good. The other field we're going to do, I'm going to basically leave Harry to it, and I've got just a little bit of trimming under some wire to do, and then I'm going to go off. So he's going to have to phone me when he wants sorting out. Because like I said before, he can't lift the frame up, so that's going to be my job in a minute, actually, just to fold him up. I think he's doing his own video on YouTube about his experience of doing this, which is quite good. Let Harry have his own. Go on, oh, I don't know what his YouTube channel is. I can't remember what it is. It's Harry something. I forgot, what's your YouTube channel called, Harry? Farmer Hazza. Farmer Hazza, how's it gone today?
Fine.
You timed that just right, do you realise?
Because you finished, yeah.
Yeah. So, so you want me to fold you up?
Yeah.
I think we'll both head to Collier's Lease.
Okay.
Okay, and you can do all that. It'll take you a while. I'm going to do a little bit there.
I thought we were going to do rough one.
Yeah, well, the trouble is I've got to come back down for that. It's better if we both go up together to Collier's Lease. I unfold that for you, then I leave you to it, and you'll have to phone me up then, and then you can go second ground. What time is it? 25 to 12.
I'll probably have lunch after Collier's Lease.
Are you? Are you going to have it in the cab, or are you having it at the farm?
Cab, probably.
Okay. All right. All right. Do you want me to lift this up then? Do you want to have a go at lifting that? You know, there's no point.
I've tried it.
It's too heavy, isn't it? It's too heavy. You'll strain your back. You can get that far, and then no. I should have bought a new one with hydraulic lifting, shouldn't I?
Oh.
All right. Now, we need to do a selfie photo of us both together with our tractors, don't we? Let's do that first. Who's the daddy? I'm the daddy, aren't I? I'm your daddy. Right. There you go, that's all yours, mate. All right. So
A bit mucky.
we're heading back to Collier's Lease now. Not sure why it's called Collier's Lease, but you go first.
It was leased by people called Colliers.
Collier's, yeah. Right, Az, off you go. Let's go. Come on, chop chop. We've got work to do. Honestly, it's not a holiday camp. It's not half-term holiday. Oh, you haven't broken my hedge.
Present.
You're gonna have to stick that back on now.
Okay.
You've broken my hedge. Don't get it stuck in your foot with those big thorns. See, this is the trouble with these hedges after a while. Look at this. This is 2-year hedge trimming. It doesn't do the elm that much good, really. They come along and stalk it. It really wants laying, this hedge. That might be something I get done under some sort of stewardship funding. Right, let's go. Come on, crack on.
I'm going to beat you there.
Go on then, beat me there. Beat me there.
Faster than you.
Hey?
Faster than you.
Yeah, but I'm an old man. I'm not supposed to go fast. I'll probably break. Say cheese, Harry. Oh, hang on. What have I done? Flipping phone. Oh. Say cheese. Nice one. All right, see you there. Meet you at the top. Right. See you in a bit. I'm just driving off now. I can see that he's made a massive difference. This is the whole thing about this chain iron. It just spreads the muck around. It's something you need to do, really. Otherwise, what happens is you get big dollops of muck. If you spread the muck around with that chain iron, what happens is it spreads it over the whole of the grass, and so it absorbs it quite quickly. The problem you get is if it's muck spreading and it chucks out in big dollops or something, then that big dollop isn't going to break down, and you'll end up, if you're not careful, you'll either get it in the pasture for the cows, or you'll end up in your silage when you silage make, because the mower will go through the big dollop and you'll end up with a flipping dollop of muck, which you don't want. Right, anyway, I'm heading back. See you later. Well, Harry's done his own bit in here. We're in the second field now. I've actually just finished more or less the whole farm of hedge trimming now. We're going to go back for lunch. Harry's going to stop. He was going to have his packed lunch and the thing, but I think he's decided it's actually a bit cold. I've been doing this here down the side here. This is really frustrating. I don't see very well. It's fenced because of the ditch, but it's a blooming nightmare to get in there with the hedge trimmer, because the hedge grows out amongst all the poles. Brambles get around the wire. Oh look, Harry's gone. Look, he flipping ass beating me up there. He was on about going up. No. He wanted to beat me. He said he'd beat me. Oh. Anyway, I've done what I need to do with that side. I've got to come back down and replace some stakes. There's quite a few rotted off ones. And then I'll trim around them when I do it. The ground is really solid here. There's a lot of rock under the ground. The posts don't go in very well, which is a real problem. Right, anyway, Harry and me are going back for lunch. I don't know whether he's taking the tractor back. I can't remember what he said. I think he said he was going to drive the tractor back to the yard. So he wants me to fold it up again. Oh. Get these muscles going. get out and have a look. Have I got to fold this back up for you again? Am I folding this back up again, Harry?
Yeah.
I can't wait till you're old enough and strong enough to do that. Is it all gone all right? No broken links. Sometimes you get a few broken links.
I'll be handing them, yeah.
All right, I'll just fold it up and then you can drive back.
He's a good volunteer. No?
Alright, back to lunch then. Cut! So there's Hazard just coming in now, parking up for me. He's gone too far. Oh, he is reversing back. Right. I am now switching from chain iron and hedge trimming to on the loader with Hazard and the muck spreader. So let me just switch this. So my hand's in front of the lens. Right, I'm using my phone now rather than my camera, so apologies, a bit of a kind of change. I just thought this was a planned video, but the weather's I finished the hedge trimming now. The weather, and Harry's finished the chain iron, and the weather's sort of on the change, and I figured, actually, do you know what, this is another good chance to make the use of Harry, who's actually got pretty good on tractors, to get some muck out from the muck pile, because I'm sort of losing the window because of the rain that's coming in tomorrow. But I'm also losing the window, the opportunity to put this muck on. It's been stacked up here for about 3 years, some of it. It's well rotten, but I'm putting it on the silage ground, and I'm kind of thinking if I don't get it on in the next week or so, the problem being is that this muck won't actually get into the ground in time, and what will happen if I'm going to be very careful now. What I don't want is muck in the silage, so it's kind of like I'm filming this mid-Feb. Like I said before in the video, I think doesn't necessarily mean you see it straight away, but I want to get this muck on. I mean, I'm sort of thinking really the opportunity to put muck on the grass really is the end of Feb, otherwise it's probably too late. But do you know what, it's a blessing having my boys home now at their age. They're so useful. The change is incredible from when they were little kids, and do you know what, I think part of the best thing is that I always brought them up to be on the farm with me, and the dividends are paid now, because as you probably saw in the video, Harry's happily doing the tedding, or not, I'm not talking about tedding, he's happily doing the chain iron, but he's also very good at switching to doing the muck spreading, and also I've got Jack helping out. You don't see so much on him on camera, but that's because there's girls involved, and do you know what it's like? It's not necessarily cool to hang out with Dad. You really want to be seen to be cool, don't you? And no one's ever cool with their dad at my age. Although I've got a great relationship with my boys, I understand he doesn't necessarily want to be on camera with me embarrassing him. But I am very lucky to have that asset of 2 boys that are actually a great help to me, and it suddenly changes what I can do, because I've managed to finish all the hedge trimming without the thought of thinking, oh crikey, I've got to spend another couple of days doing the chain iron, because Harry's done it all. It's incredible, and I dare say with the muck spreading it'll save me a bit of time, although to be fair it won't save me as much as Harry doing the chain iron, because really when I do the muck spreading it's a one-man job anyway. It's me going off doing a bit of muck spreading, straight jump out of the loader tractor, but anyway, it's still great to have his company as well. Right, let me just load this up. This is the last one. I don't want to overload it. The more you put in there, the slower it takes to empty it. It's kind of tempting to overfill it, and then what happens is, right, I've got a nice dirty windscreen. Let's just He's off. Oh, he's got the beacon on. I knew he put the beacon on. Cheeky lad. Here he goes. And he's off. Look at that. Beacons are us. And look, there's the muck pile. It's quite a muck pile, really. There's quite a lot more to shift here. It's not going to get done today, but if I get enough out, at least it saved me another half a day. Let's just load up ready so when he comes back, you can just see Harry there. He's over there. He takes it very steady through the gates, look. There he is, he's taking it steady because it's a bit tight there. Alright. Okay. Right, so that was, I just thought I'd put this video on at the end of the chain iron video, just to sort of say what we've been up to this week. I know other families are probably doing something like centre parks or something like that. Sorry, farming doesn't really give you centre parks. I've never been to centre parks. Maybe one day I'll get that. I've been to Bluestone. Bluestone's very good, but that's a bit young for the kids now. Centre park, never been to. I kind of hear mixed reviews. Everyone says it's phenomenally expensive. But again, very good. Sometimes you get what you pay for, don't you? But not made it there yet. Anyway, right, not bothered either. Anyway, this is the farming centre parks. We got centre plops. Look, centre plops, centre plops. Oh dear. So anyway, great half term really all round. And do you know what? The company of the boys is brilliant. The best thing is the cheekiness and the banter they give me. They don't give me an easy time, but in a really nice way. Do you know what? Having the kids around is take the mickey out of dad. Isn't that the best thing? And it's good that I've got that relationship with them so I can banter back, you know, because I think my relationship with my dad was good. He was a lovely man, he really was, but he wasn't a kind of like, you know, it's a very different relationship. I think the older generation always were a bit more formal, I think is the word. You know, he was definitely a good bloke and a good dad. He was a great dad. But it was a more formal relationship than I got with my kids. And I think maybe it benefits from that informality. Although I'm still, don't you mess around too much. I'm still the wrath of dad. Right, sorry, this is just a little bit extra chucked on the end. Anyway, crack on. Half-term fun.